Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to this series of understanding the basics of HTML. So in this video, I just want to talk about images, the different ways you can utilize images in your HTML document. So let me just go ahead and remove all these. I think the first way that I should probably say we've used this more than quite a lot is this way, just to directly use your image document, your image file in your document. So this is the first part that we've been using. We've used it for quite some time. And the other way that I want to speak of is using your image as a background. So let me just go ahead and create a div here, a div element, hello div, and apply some styling to this element. Style background. Let me just hide it with 300 as well as width. And background color, just for us to see where this is. What did I do here? (300 pixels). So this is our div element. So what we want to do is apply some background to this div element, right? So what we can do is to say div, let's apply the background image, of which the URL should be images and this. So this is how you apply a background image. So this, I can go ahead and remove this. This was for us to see where our div element is. So this is how you apply a background image. So what you can do again, the other option is you might need to apply your div element, say, to your body tag. And for that, instead of using the inline, let's go ahead here and create a styling and say for our body, this is the styling that we're gonna adapt, and background image URL should be images and logo.png. And when we save that, you see it's inside our entire document on the body tag, and we can go ahead and apply some styling, and we say we don't want this to repeat, only one of it's enough, and we apply attachment, background attachment, which is fixed, as well as background, the size, background size, just to make sure that we have a cover instead of having it being half like this. So if you go ahead and save, you'll see that this is a background cover. sort of. Okay, cool. So that's another way of using our image inside our HTML document. So the other way, the third way that we can look at this from is, let's create a picture element and say within this picture element we want an image and images logo.png and say this is Pokemon. And then the first thing that we want to display in this image, let's go ahead and say source. Alright, and then media, we are saying to the media the minimum allowed width is something like 650 pixels, and the source set is let's just say images. Let's see what we have here. New, and let's go ahead and say images and new the JPG, and then we copy this and we go new 2. So this will help you in terms of the screen size. So if you want to display, let me just reduce this, 465. If you want to display what we call an image based on the screen size, this will help you a lot. So let me just apply another style here and say width, which should be auto. So when the width is this size, you displaying this image. When the width is that size, you displaying that image. So this will help you, especially in sort of your other phones and tablets and other screen sizes. If you want to display a different image based on the screen size, this will help you a lot. So that's the picture element. And lastly, the one thing that I want to discuss is what we call the image map. So on the image app, what we do is we sort of have an image as your image. Let's use the same image we've been using, images. Which image can we use? Yes, this one, and say Pokemon. And then what you need here is to use this tag, is to use this attribute called use map. And the use map, you see map example. So this map example will be used. You can go ahead here and say map, and the map name will be the map example used here. So we come here on our image. So the aim of this is to have a section of this image become clickable, and it can be clickable and open up another reference, but you can apply a hypertext to it. So one website that will help us in this is called the image map.net, and let's go ahead and try and do this. Desktop, navigate to where our project is, and come here and say, okay, we want to make this guy clickable. So we choose here a rectangle and say from here all the way here, we want this guy within our image be clickable. So this is what you get. The area, right? And then the other thing you can say is I want this guy all the way here to be clickable, and get him. And lastly, you can say, let me use another shape. You want this till here. Sorry, let me just see. I want here until here. So you can see that this is a circle element. Show the code and then have this. So you know that the first one is mu, the second one is mu2, and the last one is this sort of a shockwave thing. Let's just close this. Right. So if you can go ahead and save, you will see that when you come here, this is clickable, and then he's clickable. And the one thing that you can do now is to come here and say mu.html, and this must be outside. Remove, yes, and you see mu2.html, and you see shockwave.html. So HTML, and then within your body you'd say h5 I am mu2. And you would include within here this guy called mu2 that you're trying to navigate to, and probably you'll copy all this to mu, change the image of mu, do this again, and this one should be the shockwave of this guy. PNG, and within this, so now that all these are implemented, you can go ahead here and say this guy is mu, this is our target, and then he is mu2, this is our target, and he is shockwave, and for the shockwave this is our target. So when you come here and click, something is wrong here. Silly me. So this goes to the hypertext here. Not on the target. Okay, cool. So on the target, we can just say we want it on a new tab and have this guy here. Let's now save this and click on this guy. I am new and I'm the shockwave, and I'm also new too. So that's the other ways in which you can implement your images, and these are very helpful. So this has been a very lengthy video. I do hope you understand what this does and the benefits thereof, and I hope this video was very helpful, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Like I keep on saying, that's a motivation for me to keep on doing the content. Thank you, guys. See you again on the next video. Bye for now.